Greetings RC model geeks, and welcome to part 3 of the DH60 build from DB Sport and Scale. Right, we have sort of been busy. Not a lot's been done to the fuselage, but we've been working out, where to mount certain things like the throttle servo and the ignition system and stuff. So yeah, that's what we've been getting on with. And if Colin comes down to here, we've mounted the ignition pack down here on the firewall. That'll just be cable tied in. There's some foam behind it for vibration once that's pulled up tight. And yeah, we've got a throttle servo mounted in here. That fits nicely on the on that firewall there. And we've also trimmed down the cowling and cut a hole in it for a bit of airflow. We've got to put some more down here probably. Yeah, but as you can see, that's all fitting quite nice. There's a little bit of infill wood to go in here yet get the shape. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. So we've modified our Paxilin mount again. Got a couple of cutouts for wires and stuff. We plonk that all together, push it back.
Bless you.
Oh dear. Must be allergic to modelling.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, so that's going to sit like that. Nice short linkage to the throttle. And we've got there.
Yeah.
And then we've got the ignition there, which is going to sit somewhere like that. We've got to modify this slightly, get it a little bit shorter here, because obviously it's protruding. So as you can see, it's sort of sticking out a tad at the moment, so we need to get that bent round earlier, and then that will sit quite nicely in there. Like I said, we're going to need some more airflow holes through the front here, but when we ran this engine with the spark ignition, it ran really cool, didn't it?
Yeah, it didn't get very hot at all.
So hopefully we won't need too much airflow, but enough obviously. Yeah, so as I said, we've cut the hole out here and trimmed off the flanges that were on there. Actually, we found you could actually snap that flange straight off, and that gave you quite a clean finish compared to trying to cut it on the edge. So there's a little tip for you. Yeah, so that's basically what we've been doing today. Just tweaking and getting things in the right place. Now we're working on the exhaust as well, and we're thinking try and get it scalish. We want to use that side pipe, but obviously it's too small and there'll be too much back pressure. So what we thought is we'd have a header. This isn't it, this is the original exhaust, but we're thinking of having some kind of header maybe in here, expansion tank, expansion exhaust. So it comes off of here into the expansion. It'll have one outlet going out the side, and then the other outlet into that at the moment fake exhaust pipe. So that will give you sort of a semi-functioning exhaust pipe, without the problem of the back pressure, because we've got another outlet coming out the side or maybe going down underneath.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to try and cobble something together that's going to fit either in here or out on there. So don't know yet. Got to work on that one, and we've got to try and find some fittings and stuff, or a flexible pipe for here. We need to really get that exhaust round like that.
Yeah.
And this is an Enya 120. And they don't make them anymore, so whether or not we can get any bits, or whether pipes off another engine will fit, I don't know. But yeah, we've got to cobble something together. I mean, we can get stuff TIG welded and things like that. you know, if we need to, but it's just having pipes with the right threads on them.
Yeah.
And this is, you know, well, it looks like it could be a 10mm thread, but it's quite fine. Yeah, well, it's outside it says 1080.
10.81 is that?
Yeah.
10.8.
So who knows what that really is. Yeah, so that's our plan. We've got to try and find something that will screw in there and is flexible maybe, or whatever, and we can bring it round to at least there, and then we'll work on the rest. Maybe we'll probably just make up a tank, I think, and get, you know, TIG weld it and
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but we'll see. Yeah, so that is the progress so far. What day is it today? It's Sunday, isn't
Sunday,
it?
yeah.
So yeah, 7th day of the build so far. We've managed to do something pretty much every day. So yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. So yeah, I don't know how long this video's been. Maybe we'll put a bit more on it. Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah.
So you'll see some more on this video before it gets posted.
Yeah. Awesome.
Right, so we've progressed a little bit more. We've started on the centre section for the wing mounting there. So we've made up one side and shaped it and stuff like that. Made up this centre section and glued it on. You do that flat on the plan so you get this nice 90 degrees, and then you make up the other side, glue that on. Now you don't glue these cabanes to the fuselage until you've finished the fuselage and covered it. So this is just temporary on there, just to let you see what it looks like. So yeah, we're coming along quite nicely, really. Got a tank on order, so that should be here hopefully today, tomorrow probably. And that can go in there, nice square tank. Right, we've been contemplating the exhaust and what we're going to do with it, and what's available and how much it is, because the parts are stupidly expensive. So what we're going to do, we think, is get a right angle adapter for this exhaust manifold here. This is an M11 by 0.75mm thread. It's the same as some of the OS 4-strokes and stuff like that. So there are bits available, even though they don't make the Enyas anymore. But yeah, I think Just Engines in the UK do some adapters and stuff like that. They do a right angle one. And we're thinking to put that onto here, so that the exhaust then comes across the back like that. Yeah, that's the general thinking anyway. And then the exhaust can come out the side of the cowling. That's about the neatest way we can think of at the moment. Without, you know, going over the top with fabricating stuff ourselves. So that's the idea.
Yeah, okay.
And that's where we're heading with that at the moment. It might all change if I discover something else, but for simplicity's sake, a right angle adapter, boom, and away you go. So yeah, so I think that's probably, and nothing else has really happened on this. I think we showed you before, and we've got the servo in there and stuff like that.
Yeah, throttle servo.
Yeah. Yeah. So until next time, I would say it's goodbye from Mad Colin.
And it's goodbye from Captain Rob.
Goodbye.
Cheers, then.
Oh.
Oh,
no, I just remembered.
what's that?
It's good how it goes, isn't it? Right, yeah, I just remembered we now have a Patreon account.
Oh, right. Yes.
So if you want to buy us tea and biscuits,
yeah.
to keep us going, and coffee, of course.
Jammy Dodgers for me.
Jammy Dodgers. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I trod on a duck and it had springs attached.
Yeah, like I said, we have a Patreon account. It's linked on our YouTube page there, and it comes up in the videos now as well. Yeah, so you can go there, and if you want to donate £1, $1, €1 or whatever, to buy us tea and biscuits and coffee and stuff like that, wonderful. And if we get enough, you never know, we might do some special projects. And yeah, so you know, keep us going, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody's got to, because it all comes out of our own pocket, you know.
Yeah.
Just to amuse you lot.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, so it's now goodbye from Mad Colin.
And it's goodbye from Captain Rob.
Bye.
Cheers then, bye.